Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Take a look at this. Max buffs burst mode Cell Max. Now, I've heard a couple of people just talk about how nasty this is. I don't think we can win. I don't think so, but maybe someone has already done it. Or I could be proven wrong here. I am getting to this pretty late. Burst mode actually only goes away in a couple of hours here. Now, again, what we're focusing on, I don't really care about getting the high score or anything. I only care about making Cell Max directly as strong as I can. The reduced damage to 0 below, what is it? I think it's 500,000. I only have that hit because it is in the strengthen enemy section. So I was just like, whatever, we'll do it. I'm going to go in here with Future Gohan and Trunks. This is the setup we're going to use here. Let's see how we're going to do. I don't think we can win. I wanted to put maybe about an hour into this and see how we do. I mean, we'll see how long it even takes us to get to his final phase, though. I mean, this could be really crazy. Again, I'm not super sure. And remember, this kid, you know, as we go on and on and on, he's going to have locking. Once we get towards the end, too, which is going to make this just a real... Which is really difficult once he's got locking. Alright, so let's go. I don't think he's going to be too crazy in this initial phase or the second phase, but yeah, still at double digits right there. The thing that I think could be a bit of an issue here, and let's see, is how much HP he's got. Like, this... Legitimately, we're not even going to get to Tech Cell Max until, I don't know, probably like turn 12 or something like that. And then he's just going to kill. I think he's just going to instantly, like, kill us. Like, that's what this is going to be. So this may be something where we do this, and then, I mean, he just instantly kills us. And then maybe I pause and we try and come back at Tech Cell Max again. Might be what we do. I brought this Trunks because, you know, he's a dodging character. I figured... I don't think we'll be able to tank Cell Max at all. I don't think. But, I mean, I'm not... We'll see. Because, I mean, exactly how much extra attack is he getting here? So, he's getting... 500%, 300%, 600%, 900%, 150. So, 1,050 plus 500% attack he's getting. Then, starting from phase 2, he gets 40% attack with each turn passed, up to 200%. And then he gets another 50% attack from enemy attack 50% and defense 150%. That's a slider as well. So, as we're going through here, this demon is just, he's just going to be crazy. We definitely got to make sure to, like, stack. Yeah, I guess I'm going to float Future Gohan here. Definitely not a good idea for us to float Future Gohan, but... I'm not even sure how Vegeta and Trunks... Like, remember, there's locking in here. So I think that's going to hold Vegeta and Trunks back, like, immeasurably. Oh, brother, this is going to... buckle in, guys. It is a long fight here. Alright. Alright, chat. At least Vegeta and Trunks will slowly strengthen our team a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, all right, chat. We'll keep going. Yeah, there's not even... the only thing is, it also probably really wouldn't be too much to talk about in these earlier phases. Maybe even here, I just kind of, like, come back a little bit later, like, once we get to the second phase. Like, maybe I'll skip through turn 3 and maybe turn 4 as well. Remember, he's got 3 phases. We have this phase, then we got the physical phase, and then he's got the tech phase at the end. The tech phase is where he has, I believe, it is a 50% chance in the tech phase for him to lock. 50% chance. Alright, so the blues, we can go ahead and have them get some attack stacking. Vegeta and Trunks will be able to kind of stack the whole team up a little bit, although I don't know how much it's going to do against Cell Max's nearly 2,000% attack buff that he's going to be getting. And, I mean, if Vegeta and Trunks are ever put in a spot where they're out slot 1 and then Cell Max is going to super him, because remember, Tech Cell Max, I don't think he's going to do it that often, but he can double super, which is, you know, a little bit of a thorn in our side. So, alright, I'm going to just come back as we're ready to move into Physical Cell Max, because this is kind of just like mindless, like, we're doing like one of the 10th anniversary red zones right here, right? Like, we're just kind of like mindlessly attacking a boss that does nothing, and he doesn't really have the ability to damage us either, so we'll be back in a sec. Oh, wait, okay, damn, I didn't quite get us back quick enough. Okay, so Cell Max, this first phase, he supered Future Gohan in slot 3. And he did 400k damage in slot 3. So, that's something for us to consider. Remember, Gamma 2 will be able to stack attack as well. So, STR Gamma 2 is probably going to be one of our saving graces, too, by the way. With his huge chance to dodge. I'm not even super sure what I'm going to do with Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. I am very worried about Ultimate Gohan, you know, going into that last phase, what that's going to look like. We have to make sure we've stacked like crazy. And Vegeta and Trunks are going to be so important for us. Alright, well, alright, we'll come back. Alright, here we go. On to the next phase. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so this guy's got some AoEs. That could be a huge problem for us. I really am not going to want to lose our revive in this phase either, but, I mean, maybe there's a chance I don't have a choice about that. Let's see how this guy's going to look. Remember, Blue Goku should be pretty safe even if he failed to dodge, I think, because, you know, remember, he does have true type advantage here, so his massive damage reduction is really going to kick in well against Cell Max. Yeah, wow, look at this. We really aren't even going to get to the last phase until, you know, turn 12, 13, something like that. Crazy. I do think that World Tournament Trunks is probably in a world of danger. By the way, I was not sure what to do for the last character. I do not even want to entertain bringing AGL characters. I mean, Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, they're ridiculously good. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're reviving right here.
Gohan-san!
Yeah, regardless who we bring in that last slot, there's going to be risks for sure. Alright, well, I mean, we're going to have to continue with Vegeta and Trunks in slot 1. I don't want to float Ultimate Gohan. We're going to need him to continue to stack up, otherwise we are done. Future Gohan is now revived. Alright, let's save the STR Key Spheres for Blue Goku and Vegeta. Alright, I'm really... I'm really hoping Vegeta and Trunks are going to put in a lot of work here with this 18 key super attack effect, which is buffing our entire team. Like, I'm really holding out hope that that is giving us a lot of magic here. I'm not sure what would be a good way. Would some of the fusions be a good way to do this? Maybe, like, we run, like, double AGL Gogeta? because it's going to take us so long to get to Tech Cell Max. Maybe we actually can stack enough with some of the fusion characters to prepare for the end. Maybe. And I mean, if we do Future plus Fuse Fighters, we could still bring Vegeta and Trunks as well. Maybe that is the path we should be on, huh? Okay, how's this looking? Double digits against him. Future Gohan's good. Vegeta and Trunks are good. Okay. Alright, so we're mostly, I think, gonna be okay now. I guess Int Trunks maybe could be a little bit in danger. Remember, every Vegeta and Trunks turn, we're slowly getting a little bit stronger. Slowly, ever so slowly. Yeah, damn, I did make an error waiting until the final day to do this, though. Damn it. Alright, kids. Let's keep going. We probably can, by the way, not be too concerned about Gamma 2. Damn, I want same type orbs to heal up. God damn it. Let's just set the int orbs up for Vegeta and Trunks then. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's see what happens with Int Trunks being targeted by these AoEs. Remember, maybe this is a place where Int Trunks has two abilities that we potentially could see in here. He does have the one ability where he can give the defense if he gets, I think it's, what is it? It's when he gets hit when HP is very low. We could see that trigger in here. And then he also does have a survive KO mechanic in slot 2 and 3. Which I guess is maybe to represent how he was able to live the androids in that the fight he had with them at the end of the History of Trunks special. Maybe. Wow, look at this. It legit is gonna, it takes 20 minutes just to get to the final phase where we're probably gonna be one shot. Like, it's like Vegeta and Trunks are gonna take like 5 million in slot 1. It's like, alright, well, we're done. Alright, love getting to see these animations by Trunks. That's good. Alright, Gamma 2 and Blue Goku keep stacking up. But remember, Cell Max's HP in the last phase, it's going to be quite high. I remember the last time we had a burst mode that was like really crazy. It was, you know, Kid Buu. I remember it. The winning run was like, it was like a very long run. We're talking like an hour plus or something. That fight was a demon fight as well. All right, I would be very, very scared if that Int Trunks gets hit. I mean, bro, I'm floating him. I am floating him. It's just, I'm floating him. I am gonna float him. Okay. Alright. Whew. Alright, Vegeta and Trunks continuing to make us stronger. I guess. Alright, we're probably gonna be on Cell Max on turn 10. Turn 10 is where we get to scary Cell Max, it looks like. Alright. Okay. Well, we didn't get to Tech Cell Max. God damn it. Alright, that we should not be running him, I guess. Okay, let's go. Let's do the Future and Fuse Fighter team then. Alright, so let's go Blue Goku. We will go in Trunks. We want Vegeta in Trunks. Yeah, I mean, the 10th anniversary fusions become a must. And then for our last spot, we could do Rose. Maybe let's avoid Rose. We could do physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but I don't know. I mean, that probably would be a good idea. I don't know that we'd want to use Gohan. We could do Gamma 2. I guess we'll do physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I guess we'll try this. We'll try this. This will give us a better chance. We'll go with this one, chat. Wow, okay. I'll probably, I guess, just maybe skip ahead a little bit. Until we can get to the second phase. This first phase, I don't know that it's gonna really matter too much. And getting these stacks with some of these fusions, man. Very important. Alright, I'm just gonna put them right there. Blue Goku. Yep, we'll hit this. Future Gohan, we can just let that boy float. I'll try and conserve orbs wherever I can. Alright, guys. I'm gonna maybe skip around a little bit in this opening phase. Let's get back to phase 2 against the physical Cell Max and see how this goes. Wow, really? Okay. Alright. Alright, well, there's this super. So we'll kind of dance around a little bit here as we're kind of like making our way towards the end. Alright, guys, here we are on turn 4. Let's drop this right here. This, I mean, you know, it's, there's some scariness afoot. Let's just say that. I mean, we got to start getting some stack. A lot of these characters, we got to be stacking defense like crazy. All right, here's a instant super. What does this look like? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. All right. I mean, as the 10th anniversary fusions start stacking defense, we could really, I guess, overstack defense with them, which could help us out to a big degree. But man, I mean, thinking about it, like when we're in Festival, I mean, a lot of times I'm on turn 30 or 40 before I'm done stacking up defense with these guys. So it's just like, I mean, there's just, we're just not going to get to the point where they're going to be able to tank, I don't think. I don't think so. We'll see. We'll continue trekking on, dude. Bro, we're gonna we're gonna get to Tech Cell Max. Max buffs Tech Cell Max. He's good. Like our first turn there, he's gonna one-shot whoever's in Cell 1. I'm gonna say, all right, guys. Glad you guys could join me here. I'll see you next time. Yeah, dude. That's literally what's gonna happen here. We're gonna get to Tech Cell Max. He's gonna one-shot us, and we're done. Alright, it is really scary, but like, bro, we gotta get him in slot 1, we gotta start stacking with him, we have to. Let's do this. Physical Super Saiyan 4s, let's stack them as much as we can. Now remember, the physical Super Saiyan 4s do have a time limit, by the way. No stack for the blues, oh well. Super Saiyan 4s do have a time limit. Eventually their guard is going to run out. Once that happens, I probably do need to immediately fuse in the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Probably. Alright, Goku hung in there strong. We definitely can't afford, by the way, to, like, break the Potara or anything. And we absolutely are going to have to leave Vegeta and Trunks in slot 1 next turn. So, I'm probably going to be stay as Tech Vegeta, but probably like float him or put him in slot 2. But like, I mean, if he gets tagged with a super attack, it's going to be so Jover with him out of slot 1. All right, there we go. There's Goku dodging that right there. All right, rest of this turn, we're probably good then. I think we should be completely good to go here. Bro, it's gonna take a long time for us to keep going here. Alright, let's do this. I'm a little nervous here. I don't want to put Tech Vegeta in the position to get destroyed. I don't think the AoE is going to dominate him. I hope not. Yeah, it is. Dodge it. Oh, right. He doesn't have dodge. Uh-huh. Damn. It's gonna... we're not... Okay. We gotta get rid of AGL. We can't carry 3 characters that have to be in slot 1. It's not gonna work. So for the next I would prefer this be a stacking character. Kale and Caulifla? Nah, surely they'd get caught so often. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks? And then Vegeta and Trunks will be buffing them. There is Orange Piccolo. Oh, we'll do Gamma too. Okay. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna come back in that physical phase again. Yeah, I didn't think we had much of a chance with two. Like, we can't run 2 characters that have to be in slot. Like, that wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. So, all right, we'll come back at that physical phase again. That's what we'll do. All right, guys. Here we go. Back to the physical phase. We will do our best. All right. Are we gonna need Tech Vegito specifically? He's gonna need to get stacks. Our key's not really too good here. We're gonna need to get stacks for Tech Vegito before we get to this phase, huh? If we're gonna try and use him. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay. Sure. Sure. All right. Let's hop back in. Yep. Just right back in. We just must... I just got... Because what I did right there is, you know, we had Tech Vegito turn 1 and then turn 3. Yeah, so we gotta float him. Right immediately. He must be floated. If Vegeta and Trunks are in the next rotation, we're gonna float them too. They are, yeah. So we're just gonna float both. Because we need... At the second this guy can go into Tech Vegeta, we must have him do it ASAP so that we can start, getting defense. We gotta go into that second phase with him already having some defensive pull, right? So, all right, again, we're gonna come back once we get to the physical phase. All right, guys, back at the physical cell max. Definitely have some concerns here. Oh, actually, no, this is not terrible. Wow, we could actually do the father-son Gallic gun here, huh? All right, we'll hit this, and then I'm just gonna save the tech orbs. I'm just gonna save the tech orbs. Yeah, so now we're done. Ay. We're gonna need yeah, we just okay. If I'm gonna like make a good attempt with this build, I just need to make sure that like we pretty much need Vegeta and Trunks like turn 1, and then Tech Vegito on turn 2. I'm just gonna come back at physical phase again. All right, guys, coming back in. This time for sure. The new goal is make it to Tech Cell Max. Alright. So, here's what's good. We have Future Gohan on rotation. I'll probably just leave him on. Oh, wait, no, he is gonna die no matter what anyway, huh? Actually, is Future Gohan just gonna... He's just gonna get killed by the AoEs? Yeah, we're definitely dying here, huh? Damn, that's even with stacks. Oh, well, he just gets exploded. Yeah, I mean, it's a problem. The 10th anniversary fusion's probably stacked too slow. Maybe it's just Tech Vegito. I mean, we used the AGL Gogeta before and it did work because he could dodge. But... Yeah, Alright. I mean, if we would get to these Tech Vegito turns and he wouldn't just get blasted right away, it would help us a lot. Alright, let's try and get some same type orbs right here to heal us up. That will help. Although we might just get destroyed right here. Let's see what happens. Of course, I mean, if we're going to have any... That's good. If we're going to have any possible hope of winning... Like, we can't, like, use active skills and shit here, right? No way. I could bust out the Future Gohan and Trunks, and we could guaranteed get to Cell Max, but... the last character on the team that we would have ran, like, AGL Kid Gohan or LR Future Gohan and Trunks, like, those are just 2 lose conditions, right? We get the Tech Cell Max, they get killed, and then that's GG. Maybe I should just do that so we could at least get to Tech Cell Max, though. Alright, plenty of stacks for the Super Saiyan 4s. The second their guard runs off, we have to immediately transform with them. No holding back whatsoever. Okay. What are we thinking, chat in the hat? we gonna get cooked again here? Double digits is good, okay. With Blue Goku in slot 3, I mean, hopefully Cell Max does super back here. But remember, when bosses kill ya and, you know, there's, like, the revive, things get a little weird. Okay. All right, let's continue here. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Hopefully he doesn't super instantly, because Tech Vegeta is gonna start to get to be in a better spot here. He does super instantly. All right. Oof. All right. Yeah, but now, like, we actually kind of have just skated by enough that I think we're okay here. Vegeta and Trunks have been getting their stacks, right? And then remember, the team is slowly just getting a little bit stronger here. We obviously want to keep Tech Vegeta kind of like, you know, in this mode right here. Building up defense, building up defense, building up defense. Okay, perfect. He got us a quad. That's huge. Huge to get the extra defense. Yep, nice. Nice. All right, chat. Now we're looking to be in a better position here. All right. Alright, so Gamma 2 will keep stacking up. That's going to be good. Hopefully our orbs are going to look nice next turn. It is going to be very important for us to get same type orbs with one of these characters so we can be healing up, right? Gamma 2, please, dude. Come on. Bro, Gamma 2 fails like an 85% dodge right there. Just really devastating towards us. Cannot afford Gamma 2 failing dodges like that, dude. Can't. Alright. And remember, Gamma 2, I mean, you know, his defense went up at least a tiny bit, thanks to Vegeta and Trunks. Okay, we're good. Whew! Oh, wow, look. Look. Alright, I mean, we can hit this. That's all we got from that? Three AoEs? No, dude. Damn! We gotta. We have to. Alright, whatever. This is a losing play. This is a play pretty much just to get us to the next phase, I guess. Alright, here's a Dokkan attack. I thought Vegeta and Trunks were going to heal us up more than they did, dude. God damn. I'm trying to think, what would be the best way to go about this? Because, like, a lot of the issues we're running into is I'm bringing characters who we could kind of... Like, this is going to be a very long fight if we're going to win. And I'm, like, really respecting that. And it's like, okay, like, I would like to try and get some characters who could, like, slowly build up. Like, maybe even if we get the Tech Cell Max and, oh, we get lucky, he didn't lock. Oh, we get lucky again, he didn't lock. Oh, we get lucky again, he didn't lock. And then we're kind of, like, slowly building up our strength level, right? Like, that's all I'm really holding on hope to. But, yeah, it'd be very tough. Because the thing about it is... I mean, the 10th anniversary fusions, they made so strong in their fusions, but they were very particular about how they set these characters up to prevent them from just sheer dominance for years, right? Like, they were very, very, very nervous about just letting them run wild. It's very obvious, right? They didn't want to let them just dominate the game forever moving forward. I think that the reason the fusions themselves are kind of limited too, probably has to do with Festival of Battle and preserving the difficulty in Festival of Battle, of not letting the fusions just, you know, fuse for a long time. I would assume. I don't know. Alright, we're closing in. I mean, we could probably be at Tech Cell Max on like turn 12, turn 11 probably. Maybe. Okay. Alright, Blue Goku getting some good damage in for us. Alright, down to 1 health bar. So maybe this will be a last turn here. Alright, so Tech Vegeta, he's got 7 supers at the moment. Okay. Okay, come on. I don't think he's gonna get, like, he's probably at the point now where he can't be killed, which is really good for us. We'll hit this, and we got some STR orbs for Blue Goku. Alright, let's go. Alright, next turn could be really bad if Cell Max decides to lock. Alright, Trunks is dodging, that's huge. Blue Goku will be fine. Alright, we eat this. This is probably down to, like, 300k damage or something. Not quite. Does that? No, it doesn't. I was going to say, put us in position for the Father-Son Gallic Gun. It doesn't. Alright, Trunks is keeping up his dodges, though. His end of the bargain. That's good. Alright, here's the thing, though. If Tech Vegeta still... I mean, he's taking this much damage. You know what's going to happen when we get to this next phase, right? Normal, of course. That hurts bad. That's, can't be having additional normals if we're gonna do anything in here. Okay. Okay, phew. He gave us 3 at least, right? If the boy would have given us 2, I would have been hot. I would have been not pleased, dude. Alright, I don't really care what Trunks does here so much. He can't lose because he's got the survive KO, but... Oh, look, look! Fadeaway KO screen. Had to show that. Had to show that. Had to show that. Alright, here we go. We made it. And we lost. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we can attack break instantly. Only 1 in orb. I would have liked more to heal us up. Vegeta and Trunks might just instantly die in slot 2. Gamma 2 will definitely die if he's not able to dodge the attacks as well. I don't know what Cell Max's normals are, but, I mean, they certainly are above 10 million, right? At minimum, above 10 million. Remember, the team does slowly, very, 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 very slowly get stronger with Vegeta and Trunks, but it's very slowly. Alright, there's a super attack gone. Alright, guys. I had fun. I love you guys. Goodbye.